Netflix Warner alliance. Recently, Netflix announced that it will acquire Warner Bros. For about $82.7 billion, including its film and television studios and premium assets like HBO. The deal signals a major shift in the entertainment industry, with a streaming platform absorbing a traditional Hollywood studio to become a fully integrated production and distribution powerhouse. What the Netflix Warner deal means for Netflix. The deal gives Netflix unprecedented control over content creation, ownership, distribution, and exhibition, while it extends Netflix library, cut costs, and delivers economics of scale through vertical integration. It also raises concerns for creative independence, consumer choice, and the future of the cinematic experience. How streaming platforms have reshaped viewing habits. Streaming services has transformed how audiences discover and consume content by enabling on-demand, home-based viewing and global access to vast libraries. This shift has weakened theatrical dominance and favored binge-worthy serialized content suited to subscription models over standalone films. The Netflix-Warner merger is likely to deepen this transformation by consolidating control over what content is produced, promoted, and ultimately watched. Streaming as a medium that redefines cinema. Streaming is not just a new way to deliver film, but a distinct medium that reshapes how stories are produced, distributed, and consumed. As Marshall McLuhan's idea that the medium is the masses suggests, streaming has altered the nature of cinema itself, shifting films from collective, immersive, theatrical events to fragmented individual viewing experience. The Netflix Warner merger intensified this shift by centralizing creative and distributive power, favoring high volume metric driven content over bold experimental filmmaking, and further homogenizing what audiences see and how cinema is experienced. Threats to creative freedom and audience choice. The Netflix Warner deal risks tightening corporate and algorithmic control over creative decision, favoring scale predictability and data-driven content over innovation. Independent and experimental filmmakers may be sidelined as slower-paced or niche projects lose priority. Consumer choice could narrow as recommendation algorithms push heavily promoted formulaic content, while films are increasingly shaped for short attention spans, further weakening the immersive cinematic experience. End of an era for legacy cinema. Warner Bros. A studio that shaped Hollywood with classics like Casablanca and Gone with the Wind symbolized the golden age of cinema. Its acquisition by Netflix is widely seen as confirmation that streaming has overtaken traditional cinema as the industry's dominant force. Fears over the future of theaters. Although Netflix has pledged to continue theatrical releases, skepticism remains. Past statements by Netflix leadership calling movie going outdated and the lack of clarity on theatrical release windows raise concern that films may move quickly from cinemas to streaming, hurting theater owners. How rivals may rethink their strategies. The Netflix Warner merger reshaped the competitive landscape, pressuring rivals like Disney Plus and Amazon Prime Video to reconsider their strategies. Faced with a vertically integrated super studio, competitors may pursue consolidation, alliances, or mergers, triggering a new wave of industry shakeups. Others may turn to niche, regional, or art house content to differentiate themselves, but such approaches could struggle against Netflix's scale, reach, and marketing power. Political and regulatory pushback. Proposed Netflix Warner deal has drawn sharp reaction from US lawmakers. President Donald Trump cautioned that the merger could be a problem, while Senator Elizabeth Warren called it an anti-monopoly nightmare that could raise prices and reduce content diversity. Senator Roger Marshall warned that excessive content concentration would harm consumers, workers, and competition. Although the deal would not require Federal Communication Commission approval, since neither company owns broadcast station, it is likely to face scrutiny from the US Department of Justice, making antitrust review a key hurdle.